Get ready for some high-octane action as we dive into the world of John Wick. Keanu Reeves' legendary assassin is back, and fans are going wild with anticipation for the fifth chapter. Today we'll give you everything you need to know about John Wick Chapter 5, the release date, cast, plot, and more. So please sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's get started. It is not clear whether the production of John Wick 5 is confirmed or not, as there have been mixed reports from both the filmmakers and the studio. In August 2020, Lionsgate CEO Jon Feltheimer stated that John Wick 5 was in the early stages of development, and that it would be shot back-to-back with John Wick 4. However, in March 2021, director Chad Stahelski revealed that the plans had changed and that John Wick 5 was put on hold. Stahelski and Reeves wanted to focus on making John Wick 4 the best it could be and didn't have a solid story for John Wick 5 yet. Stahelski mentioned that he was open to the possibility of making more John Wick movies, but only if they had a good reason and a compelling idea. Producer Basil Iwanik agreed with Stahelski, saying that John Wick 5 was not yet confirmed, but he believed there would be one eventually. He mentioned that they were still trying to figure out what the movie would look and feel like, and until the story is there, it isn't official. In conclusion, John Wick 5 is not confirmed yet, but it has not been ruled out either. It depends on the success of John Wick 4, the availability of Reeves and Stahelski, and the quality of the script. There is still hope that we will see John Wick 5, but for now, we will have to wait for further updates. Assuming that John Wick 5 does get made, the next question is when it will be released. Since the movie is not yet in production, no official release date has been announced. However, we can make some educated guesses based on the previous movies and the current schedule of John Wick 4. It's also essential to note that John Wick 5 is not the only project in the John Wick universe that will be released soon. Two spin-offs are also in the works, a movie called Ballerina, which will focus on a female assassin from the same world as John Wick, and a TV series called The Continental, which will explore the history and inner workings of the hotel for assassins that John Wick frequents. Ballerina is scheduled to be released on June 7, 2024, while The Continental is expected to debut in September 2023. These spin-offs could affect the release date of John Wick 5, as the studio may want to avoid oversaturating the market with too many John Wick-related products at once. Therefore, we can only estimate that John Wick 5 will probably not be released before 2024, and it could be delayed even further depending on the development and production of John Wick 4 and the spin-offs. The cast for John Wick 5 is still unknown, and it will depend on the story and availability of the actors. However, Keanu Reeves will likely reprise his lead role as John Wick. The other cast members are uncertain, considering the franchise's reputation for killing off supporting characters. But based on the ending of John Wick 4, there is a possibility that Winston, Charon the Bowery King, the Elder, the Adjudicator, Sophia, and Zero could appear in John Wick 5. The franchise is also known for expanding the assassin community and introducing new characters. John Wick 4 introduced Donnie Yen, Shamir Anderson, Rina Sawayama, Scott Adkins, Hiroyuki Sanada, and Bill Skarsgård, and some of them may also appear in John Wick 5, depending on their relevance in the previous movie. The franchise is also known for attracting big names and fan-favorite actors for surprise castings and cameos. The plot of John Wick 5 is currently unknown, as there is no official synopsis or script available. However, we can make some informed guesses based on the previous movies and the statements of the filmmakers. At the end of John Wick 4, John is in a difficult situation after being betrayed by Winston and shot off the roof of the Continental. Although he was presumed dead by the High Table and the Adjudicator, he was secretly saved by the Bowery King, who told John that he was planning to wage war against the High Table. When the Bowery King asked John if he was angry, John replied with a simple "yeah." The movie ended with the Bowery King saying, "Good." This means that John Wick 5 will probably continue the conflict between the Bowery King and John against the High Table and the Adjudicator. The film will likely explore the motivations and goals of both parties, as well as the consequences and challenges of their actions. It will also reveal the true nature of Winston's betrayal and whether he had a hidden agenda or a change of heart. Another interesting aspect of John Wick 5 could be how it connects to the two spin-offs being developed in the same universe. Ballerina is a movie about a female assassin who was trained by the same organization as John. The Continental is a TV series that will explore the history and workings of the hotel for assassins that John frequents. Both of these projects could have some ties to John Wick 5, but The filmmakers have stated that they want to keep the spin-offs separate and independent from the main movies. The Continental TV series will be executive produced by Chad Stahelski, David Leitch, and Keanu Reeves. It was set to debut on Starz in September 2023 and will consist of 3 90-minute episodes. Ballerina, directed by Len Wiseman and written by Shay Hatton, is expected to be released on June 7, 2024, but the cast is not yet announced. While John Wick 5 will likely not rely heavily on the spin-offs, it could still have some connections and references to them, as they are all part of the same universe. It will be interesting to see how the spin-offs will expand and enrich the world of John Wick, and how John Wick 5 will incorporate and acknowledge them. John Wick 5, the highly anticipated sequel to the action-packed franchise, promises to deliver the same level of intense action, subtle humor, and captivating music that has made the previous films a success. The franchise is widely known for its realistic and inventive action sequences, which include a variety of fight scenes, gunfights, car chases, and stunts, all performed by the actors themselves with minimal use of CGI and stunt doubles. The choreography is masterfully executed by Chad Stahelski and his team of stunt coordinators, who bring their expertise in martial arts and stunt work to create thrilling and diverse action scenes. The film is also heavily influenced by different styles and cultures, such as Hong Kong cinema, Japanese anime, and comic books, which adds to the excitement and uniqueness of the franchise. Apart from the action, the John Wick movies are also known for their subtle and dark humor, which helps to balance the grim and violent tone of the films. The humor is often ironic, sarcastic, and absurd, and includes references and nods to other movies and pop culture. This humor has become an integral part of the franchise's identity and charm, and fans can expect to see it in John Wick 5 as well. One more important aspect of the John Wick movies is the music, which plays a significant role in creating the atmosphere and emotion of the scenes. The music is composed by Tyler Bates and Joel J. Richard, who has worked on all 4 movies so far. It is a blend of electronic, orchestral, and rock elements, along with songs from different artists and genres. The locations and cultures of the movies, such as New York, Rome, Casablanca, and Tokyo, also influence the music. Fans can expect to hear a similar musical style and approach in John Wick 5, along with some new songs and themes that will add to the excitement of the film. Many fans are eagerly anticipating the release of John Wick 5, which will continue the story of the beloved action hero from modern cinema. However, the movie is not yet confirmed, and its release will depend on several factors, such as the success of John Wick 4, the availability of Keanu Reeves and Chad Stahelski, and the quality of the script. If it does get released, it is expected to come out in 2024 or later, and may have some connections to the spin-offs Ballerina and The Continental. The movie will likely include the same elements that made the previous movies popular, such as action, humor, music, and world building. Although John Wick 5 has a lot of potential, it also has many challenges and uncertainties. We'll have to wait and see if it will happen, and if it will meet our expectations. And that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed watching it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our future videos. We have more amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.